Hi everybody, welcome to Race Retro 2018. This is one of Europe's leading historic motorsport shows, and I'm here with Overdrive to have a look at some of the best circuit cars that we can find, have a chat with the people that own and run them, and find out a little bit more about them. Right then, I've been having a wander around the show, and now I've seen what I think is a very interesting circuit racing car, but not as you know it. And here to tell us about it is David from the Classic Sports Car Club. Hi David.
Hi.
Hi. Okay David, can you tell us a little bit about, this is an unusual car to see at circuit racing. Normally we'd see this flying through a forest covered in mud sideways, but can you tell us a little bit about the car? I know the driver or the owner of it isn't here today, but can you tell us a little bit about the car and and how successful it's been?
Yeah, certainly. It's a 1990 Delta Integrale. Up until 2 years ago, it was a pretty rusty looking yellow Hulk, and the driver has spent a lot of time and money building it to what is this superb race car now. It's one of the only Deltas circuit racing, as far as we know.
I've never seen one of these actually racing on track before, so that's what took my eye with it. And the actual the fit and finish internally and outside is absolutely stunning. What kind of challenges does this gentleman come up against? I mean, you've got a four-wheel drive car, against lots of two-wheel drive cars? In
the wet, it's phenomenal. It won twice this year in wet races.
Oh, brilliant.
In fact, I think on both occasions it qualified down in something like 8th place. By the end of the first lap, it was leading.
Oh, brilliant.
Just pulled away.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's done very well with it. He's having a lot of tuition. He's still learning the car. He's a relative novice, the owner. He started racing with us 2 years ago in a little Clio.
Brilliant. We've all got to start somewhere.
Exactly. He was sort of towards the back of the grid, and now he's a race winner. So.
Well, that's brilliant. Look, thank you ever so much for showing us and telling us a little bit about the car. And we wish you and your season and everyone at the club the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, so next in line with our favourite circuit cars of the show, we've got this beautiful Datsun here. I think it's a 1970s car, and we've got James here from the 750 Motor Club who's going to tell us a little bit about there. Hello, James. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. This is 1972 Datsun 240, 240Z, or Z car as the owner likes it to be referred to.
Yep.
Comes with genuine American competition history, races with our Bernese V8s, SR and GT grid in the UK, and it's a really iconic car, and it's great to see it out racing in the UK.
The amount of effort that's gone into this car, the actual quality of the build and so on is outstanding. It's a real credit to its owner?
Yes, yeah, the owner, Jeff Hansen, he sourced it from America. He said it arrived, and he was very lucky when it arrived. It arrived bubble wrapped, but it still needed an awful lot of work to get it up to this standard. And yes, it's really a testament to him and the people he's worked with to get it looking like this and performing like this.
I imagine it's a very competitive car. Is there a big series this year for it, and what kind of venues are you going to?
We get a good mix of cars. There's different classes to cater for sort of relatively standard road going, modified and highly modified, and it's a very competitive car in class. I mean, it's a straight six, whereas some of them sort of V8's got a bit more power, but in class it's right up at the sharp end. We go all over with the grid this year. Big events like Speedfest at Brands Hatch.
These are all in the UK?
In the UK, yep. There should be a trip to Spa though in the summer. So.
One of the best tracks in the world?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, Motorsport magazine once described the Bernese V8s and SR GT grid as possibly the best looking grid there is last year at Speedfest. So.
Well, tell him from me, I hope he pins it flat at the bottom of Eau Rouge. Okay?
I'll definitely pass that on, absolutely.
Brilliant. Okay, well look, thank you very much for showing us around, and we wish you all the best for the season.
Great, thanks very much.
You're welcome. I'm a very lucky boy. This is a Connew F1 car, which is very much an underdog in the world of F1. And today I've got Barry and Peter, who are going to tell us a little bit about the car. So, Peter, tell me, what kind of engine has this car got?
It's got a Ford Cosworth DFV.
Okay.
Now no longer in production, but back in the 70s and early 80s was the engine to be with. Wow. Unless, of course, you were Ferrari.
This car was, had a reputation, it was an underdog, wasn't it?
Oh, very much so. If you'd have seen where it was built, it was more than an underdog. We called it the half a shoestring car because it was built literally on peanuts. Really.
So this was done on Clubman kind of racing figures?
Oh, not even that.
Wow.
Really,
amazing.
not even that, honestly.
Okay, it's a very striking livery that the car's in. Whose idea was it to, who chose the colour scheme back in the day?
The guy that came along with some money to buy a second-hand engine was a Frenchman by the name of Francois Migaud. Okay. And he was sponsored by Shell, so his racing helmet was red and yellow. Now we had
amazing.
the car painted red, but when we took it to France, he asked us if he could add the yellow, and we thought it looks quite nice, so we did.
Yeah.
And that's the history of it, really.
Brilliant colour scheme. And Barry, tell me, what kind of conditions was this car built in? What was your your full race workshop like?
About the size of the average domestic garage.
Oh wow!
In fact, once it stood on its wheels, you couldn't walk around it. You had to climb over the wheels because the wall was here, and it was impossible. But we managed.
Well, it's absolutely tremendous. Look, gentlemen, this is extremely kind of you to let me sit inside, and it's an honour. And well, it's wonderful to see it here at Race Retro, and it's our choice at Overdrive TV it's our choice of circuit racing car of the show. So congratulations from us. It's brilliant that it's here on display, and we wish you all the best in the future with it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so that's a wrap from Race Retro 2018. I hope you've enjoyed our 3 favourite circuit cars. Please subscribe to all of our videos to see our 3 favourite rally cars. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Now please start making your way to the main exit. Please don't